So, my little bunch of toolomaniacs, there's a situation just occurred. And I helped out, and I was really surprised, really pleasantly surprised. Anyway, we're going to talk drills today. This is the scenario, this is what happened. Somebody had put a crook lock on their car, left it overnight, wasn't touched, went the next day, couldn't get it open, the lock hadn't worked, So, and you and me, we're tool people, aren't we? We love to use our tools. We love to have the solution. That's part of having collecting all our tools. There's nothing can defeat us. Anyway, so I got the call. Reggie, get your ass up there. Get yourself through this lock. Okay. So as it happens, you could use a battery-powered grindette. It was a pretty new car, by the way. Yeah, it was a 23 plate car. Anyway, where was it? Anyway, I don't know if you know, but I've got a battery-powered grindette, but I stood on it, broke it a long time ago, and never replaced it. Anyway, so we thought that. Let me swap you about now and tell you the story. Hold on. Won't believe it. I thought to myself, we've all been there, we've all done it. I had to turn back halfway because I thought, take some WD-40. It might be something as simple as that. Anyway, he tried WD-40. It wasn't as simple as doing putting a bit of WD-40 on the damn thing. Took my trusted bolt croppers with me, just in case. Well, Lance mentioned it. Lance says, well, take your croppers just in case you can just snap through the damn thing, because I didn't know what sort it was, So I took my croppers with me. In the end, we didn't use them. It wasn't the sort that the croppers would have got through. So I didn't take any of my everyday drills. We know about these drills, don't we? We know all about them. I didn't take them because I didn't want to be embarrassed, and I was down the road, not very far. I was down the road. I didn't want to be embarrassed and turn up with a blunt drill. And yeah, we've got standard new drills, we've got drills here, we've got drills there, we've got boxes of drills. But I wasn't too sure. I thought, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take these new ones. Now, if you remember, we went on holiday and we picked them up on holiday, didn't we? So today, I'm going to show you how impressed I was with these and the different design. We're going to have a look at these because they're slightly different. They're pre-piloted, I don't know if you've seen these Dewalt ones. And I have said from a long time ago, these are indestructible. They look like masonry bits. These are fantastic. I really do like these. Go through anything. Anyway, I say they'll go through anything. We're yet to see, aren't we? We're yet to see. So we're not going to, go through any thin metal. We're going to give it a proper test. This is like 8.5 mil thick, almost a quarter of an inch. Is it? What's 8.5 that way? It's nearly, 8.5. No, I tell a lie. It's not 8, is it? Yeah, there's 1 centimetre. There's 10, so it's 9, isn't it? No, it's 8 and a bit. So 8 and a bit is over a quarter of an inch thick. So we're not messing about with a thin bit. So we're going to have a close look at the drill bits and we're going to see what we can get through. We're only using the battery screwdriver, the battery drill, and we'll have a close look at the drills. So let's crack on, shall we? Let's crack on. What should we do first? So we all know about standard drills. The lock I was going through, I know I like you and I know you're my favourite, but I'm not going to kill one of these just to make a film for you, okay? It was that sort of a lock, It was that type of lock. What are they called? There's obviously a name to them fancy barrel ones. There's a few of these around. It was that sort of a lock we were up against. And I thought the centre of this would have been some sort of toughened, hardened metal. But I tell you what, this drill I'm going to show you is fantastic. Went through it like it was butter. If we were proper crooks, we would have been in and out in a flash. But we weren't. We were just rescuing. So we're going to test it with this. Look. So let's start the first. Let's have a bash on this one first. So I'm not going to bore you with the standard front-ended drill. We all know about these drills, don't we? We've all seen them. We all know about it. So I'm not going to bore you to death by making a small one and a big one. We'll pretend we've done that. We can all drill with an ordinary drill. So I'm just going to show you my little specialist drill, and we'll leave these to the end. So I think we're going to start with these DeWalt ones. Hold on, let me get one out for you. So what I like about these DeWalt ones, first thing is they've got a good grip. They don't put that under there. There we are. They've got a good grip. They won't spin up in the chuck, will they? Because they've got these flat sides on it. So you've really got a good grip on it. And then look, did you see these? All of these are flat and they're pre-piloted. I have hammered these. We might find a good one, we might not. That looks like it's been hammered. But just the fact that it drills flat and it's got this tip, these are lovely, better than ordinary standard drilling. Yeah, and you don't have to go small one first, then a big one, because the small one's already in front of it. So let's go and find a sharp one of these and see if we can get through there. So let's try this one. I am a drill murderer. I am. Maybe we haven't used this one. Yeah, this one looks like it hasn't been used. Let's try it. This one is a what size was that we've pulled it out of? Oh, a 932 hole. We've pulled it out of the 932 hole. Let's see how we get on with this. Yeah, this is maybe one I haven't used yet. I am a drill killer though. I'm a murderer of drills. But we are now live and at the scene. Hopefully that should give you a good view. I'll try not to block the view. Let's see how this gets through it, and let's hope it's not a drill that I've previously killed. Give that a bash. I am pushing, and do you see how it's? Let me see how it's working. Look, take you off the stand. Can you see how it's? And you see how it's working. Look, yeah. So I don't know what that metal is. It was just a random piece of metal in my metal bucket. So let's go through that. Let's go through that and finish the job off. And I know sometimes you're not supposed to go quick. This is on second gear. Seems to be flying through. I am pushing quite hard and it helps because I've got a grip here. It's always the breakthrough. I wonder if this will break through better. Oh, I can see steam coming the other side. So I know we're nearly through, so it's time to not push quite so hard. Here we are. And that's gone through, and the breakthrough was quite easy, wasn't it? It was quite easy. So let's try the next one. So the next one we're going to try again. And you see, I love it because it locks into the chuck. It's got a good grip. It's not going to spin up like standard drills do. So that's a beginner. And you think it's a masonry drill, don't you? You think it's a masonry drill. Do you see them in the shows? Hold on, let's do something. Let's do something here. Because you're actually on the stand. Hold on, let's look through the light. There we are. What can we see? Yeah. These are those ones that you see. The man on the show sells you them. Don't be scared of buying them. If you're unlucky you've bought one, a Chinese rubbish one, we don't know what this is yet, but they do go through steel. I know they go through brick and all that, masonry, everything else, but they do go through steel, and we're going to test this now. But ordinarily you wouldn't touch this. You'd think it's a masonry drill, wouldn't you? And it will do all that sort of, do masonry, blah, 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 blah. But these are these, well, according to the man that flogged it to me, these are the indestructible ones. And I do use them. Where were we? I do use them, and I love them when when you need them. So this might go west, it might not. Let's have a look. Let's try it. Oh, it's walking. Oh, it's walking. We're going to get bothered with this. No, I'll tell you what we'll do. No. Just to show you the point, we'll drill this one bigger. It won't go through, look. But what we're going to do is we're just going to go. If you did that with a masonry one, you'd kill it. Maybe that's a bit of an unfair, that's an unfair example, that is, isn't it? So let's just start one off here. Let's just do this. Let's just start this hole off for it. Right, let's just start that hole off. So the thing won't wonder now. Let's see. I mean, you do have to give it abuse, and they will take the abuse. Well, the previous ones I've used will take the abuse. You know. Right, let's give this a bash. So ordinarily you'd say, oh, this is a masonry drill. Watch this. You have to push. They're not really sharp, but they will go. I'm going to really shove on this now. When we're getting through it, it's going. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. It's getting warm. They get warm. I'm not going to crash through the back of it. But you see, look, it's getting warm, but it does do it. It does. It's got the point over to you, hasn't it? It's got the point over to you. That this, it does, where are we? It does make its way through one of them indestructible drill things that you buy on, that you buy in the show, you know. Right, let me just change the drill bit. Wait there. So we're going to go straight in with a big one. When I did the lock, I did a small one first, then I did a big one. But let's use these. Let's use these. Let's have a look now. As you see, it's got a good grip. It's not going to spin up, which makes it, all drills should be made the same. It's terrible when they spin up, but they do when you're fighting, you're struggling through. But what I was impressed when I saw them, and I haven't used them, it's only this morning, it's the first time for me to use them, and we're going to test this one. But can you see how it's stepped in the front? Can you see, look? Wow. And the thing went through a knife through butter. There was no resistance. I was so amazed how it just bang, 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 it was through it. So hopefully we can replicate that in this piece of metal here. Yeah, so let's try this one. Oh, are you ready? Watch how this goes through there. It was amazing. Here we go. Obviously I'm pushing, but once it gets going, I'm going to change the camera angle on that. I'm going to do another one. That's how easy that went through. I'm just taking my time with it. I don't want to break through the other end. Look at that. Come on. Look at that. Wow, I was so impressed. I was really, really impressed with these. I'm just going to give you another different shot at that, and you'll see how that front bit works. Hold on a minute, let's give you a better shot. So what I want to impress on you is the speed it makes its way in. Now this is obviously the first hole was the first use of this drill. So let's make a second hole and see if it goes in so quickly. Wow, I was so impressed with the way this thing goes in. Are you ready? Right, obviously I am behind it. I've got my full weight behind it. I am pushing on it. So let's go. Wow. Can you see the speed of that going in? Wow, wow, wow. Have you ever seen that thickness ever go in so fast? Wow, amazing, isn't it? I was really, really impressed with these. Really, really impressed by them. This is what they were. Remember, we bought them in Norway. Cutting edge tools. We were in, not the usual Chinese container arriving junk sort of shop, you know. This was a proper tool shop, you know, where you needed good money to... These weren't that dear as it happened, but that's what they are. That's what they were. That's what we bought. And again, we bought them in Norway. So when I'm on holiday, when I was in America, bought these. If I go to a show, obviously you got to buy something from a show, and bought the drills from the show. Yeah, but wow, really impressed by them. They are now. These were my favourite drills, but now these are my new favourite drills. Have you ever seen anything like it? Amazing. Really amazing. So let's look at this. We're going to use the 10 mil one, and we're going to obviously it's a brand new one, and we're going to make a new hole, but I'm going to put you on slow-mo. HSS high speed steel 10. I've spun the metal around. Let's get a close-up and let's do a slow-mo. big one's even better. Wow, right. Obviously, I'm putting my full weight on it. I'm going to start slowly. Start slowly like this. And then we're going to increase the speed as we go in. And we're pushing. Look at that. Now we're going to go to full revs. Hold on. Full push and full revs. Hold on. Don't snap it, Reggie. Don't snap it. You idiot. That's what you usually do. Snap the damn thing. Hold on. We don't want to snap it now, do we?